Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, another wonderful evening here ahead of us from Canlan Ice Arena in West Dundee, Illinois. Alex Tatum with you and the NIU Huskies. Welcome to all who are tuning in with us on this even chillier Saturday evening here. Temperatures are dropping, winter is coming fast. And so is Turkey Day. We got Thanksgiving coming up this Thursday, so if you guys are traveling for Thanksgiving, please do so safely. I know a lot of snow is coming and some starting to stick. Coming up here in a couple weeks on December 3rd, we do have our free post-game skate with all the NIU players. So if you're here, got a little bit of a gap on that weekend, I encourage you guys to come on out. We are having a surprise appearance from Santa Claus. So if you got the chillins, bringing them out and get a couple autographs from the NIU Huskies. Got about a minute left here before both teams are starting to skate on. And tonight we actually were able to add a new fancy scoreboard there at the top of the screen to help you guys keep up to date with the score if you tune in partway through the game. And following that, we got a great game here ahead of us tonight. It was an unfortunate loss for the Huskies yesterday, losing 1-10. But that one goal being a great goal, great setup by the guys. We had Rodon Evans with a nice pass right to the slot to Cam Pathana. Get a nice quick snap in the top left corner. Hopefully we can see that again and multiply that a couple times today. We got both teams skating out right now. Huskies taking a quick 2 laps and ISU lining up on the bench. Ooh, tonight we got Jeff Gieske watching here from Minnesota. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Gieske. Appreciate you supporting us via YouTube. And thank you guys all else who are tuning in with us tonight, supporting us via YouTube as well. Tonight, for your ISU starting lineup right here, sitting in between the pipes for ISU, we have Brendan Donovan playing as goalie. Yesterday it was Mark Embergia, but ISU is switching it up a little bit. Sitting in front of him on defense, we have Sam Salami, wearing number 8, and Matthew Garcia, wearing number 36, sitting on defense for ISU. Sitting up on forward, we have Giovanni Galino, wearing number 94. Tim Sloan, wearing number 21. And last but not least, we have Liam Gritsuk, wearing number 65, sitting taking the face-off tonight. And now, for your Huskies starting lineup, sitting between the pipes, we got Ben Vucci wearing number 5, protecting the goal. We have defenseman Rodon Evans coming in from Alaska, wearing number 23. We got his partner sitting right there, Colin Bry, wearing number 24 tonight. Sitting right in front of them, the wing pair sitting on the hash marks at the starting face-off. We have Drake Gieske wearing number 3. Evan Rizzuko, one of the new recruits we're able to snag this year, making huge waves for D1. Great addition to the team. He is wearing number 12 tonight. And last but not least, taking the face-off for your NIU Huskies, we got Matt Martin wearing number 21. Miss Kathleen, welcome you. Thank you for tuning in here from Healy, Alaska. 25 degrees, that's not too far from here either. Sun is already set here. Thanks for commenting, supporting us in the chat there as well. And now we're going to take a quick moment for the national anthem. We got 20 minutes up on the clock. Here's at the start of the first period. Again, tonight, you're watching your ISU Redbirds. And for all you home fans, your NIU Huskies. As said yesterday, we got a little bit of a cross-state rivalry with ISU coming up from Northern Illinois. Couple-hour drive, not too bad for the guys there. Makes it easy on both teams. All ISU players and NIU players gathering around the nets, talking a little pregame plan, getting ready. I know the guys had a lot different mindset here coming to the rink today, getting ready for today's game. It's a lot to learn from yesterday. Hopefully we can capitalize on a couple more chances and have a different outcome. Huskies win the draw right off the face-off, and the first period is right back underway. Bry takes a moment, putting it up the boards and getting it nice deep into ISU zone right off the bat. Rzutko putting some pressure there on ISU, getting the puck right back behind the net. And Gieske immediately pushing pressure, pitting ISU behind the net, getting the puck up in the slot. And a nice knock out of there by ISU, getting it out of the slot. ISU begins their breakout with number 65. And Rzutko taking a hit, a great hit to make the play, knocking ISU right off the puck. We got 21 passing it up to Pathana. Pathana picks it up, carries it right back in ISU zone, and gets it deep behind the net. Garcia picks it up, passing right back up the boards to 21. And a nice keep there by Walney, keeping it in zone, getting a nice shot on net right off the bat. First shot of the game so far here. Again, we got Garcia goes for an attempt to pass to the neutral zone. And the puck gets turned right back around, but Garcia picks it right back up. Carries the Husky zone. Nice hit there by Pathana, knocking him off the puck. The NIU's back in possession. Porzondak gets a nice dump right back into ISU zone, putting it right back behind the net. Goes for a quick pass up on the slot there. Porzondak did. Unfortunately, ISU was able to get it out. Marks catches it, puts it right back up the boards. We see Clement putting it right back in off the boards, getting some fresh legs out there for the Huskies. Overleg gets the puck up on the blue line. Nice skate through by Gonzalez right there. And a step up by Marks, knocking number 12 right off the puck. Quick back and forth here. Number 4 for ISU skates it in the zone. And a quick shot, missed the net a little bit to the right. With still 0 shots against the Huskies. Porzondak putting some nice pressure on the boards over there. Pinning ISU. Overleg on the boards. ISU comes out on top. 4 with a shot, a redirect, and a nice save by Vucci. Nice quick there is again a redirect. Vucci wasn't there, but he was down on the ice, didn't let that shot get in the net. Again, pass, another shot, barely missing the net to the left. Again, getting run right back behind the boards, going up to number 4's possession for ISU. Quick shot, again missing the net to the left. Again, getting wrapped around. Overleg picks it up behind the net, putting it right back behind him over to Campese. Overlag gets the puck again, puts it up to 28, who brings it out of the zone. 28-2 for ISU. Number 2 passes right back to Campese. Has a nice tip there, getting deep back into the Husky zone. Campese pass it over, goes for a quick shot on net. Number 7 does. Actually, Bry not letting him get the shot off, able to stop him and get there before he shoots that puck. A lot of back and forth here again. Rzutko with a nice stop. Going off the boards, getting it out of the Husky zone. Kremer passes it over to Perry, and Kremer receives it right back. Kremer to Campese as he skates behind the net, letting the ISU team begin their setup. Campese brings it across the red line into the Husky zone. Goes for that backdoor pass. And a great save there by Peters. Vucci didn't let it, got that first save. And for a rebound, was able to come out. Peters was able to get a nice stick on it, not letting ISU get their shot off. Their rebound shot off, I should say. NIU getting some fresh legs while ISU begins their breakout. Graham gets the puck. Gets it back right back into the Husky zone. And again, another great stop by Peters, not letting the puck get through him. Number 19 picks it up behind the net for ISU to receive some pressure back there from NIU. And the puck gets stuck in the back of net, causing for a quick stop of play. 4 minutes right there, exactly. 16 minutes there remaining on the clock. Again, seems to be the same trend as yesterday so far. Not a lot of whistles yesterday. I think the record was 7 minutes straight without a whistle for either team. Got Pathana taking the face off there against number 7 for ISU. Clement's able to get a nice tip, getting it out of the zone, causing a delay offsides for ISU. Evans begins the breakout, pass it through neutral, ice over to Pathana. Pathana goes for a tip, putting it onto Garcia's stick. Clement had a nice keep in there. Goes in for a quick shot. Barely missing the net to the right. Evans with the shot from the point. Again, barely missing the net to the right. And Anderson putting some pressure. ISU brings the puck down. Great back check there by Walney. Not letting ISU get a shot. Not even letting them barely get in the Husky zone. Anderson fighting for the puck down in the corner stand side of the Husky zone. Again, Huskies in possession behind the net. Evans picks it up in the corner. Passes behind him over to Anderson. Anderson passes off the boards up to Walney. Walney goes for a pass up to Pathana. Pathana chips it up the boards to Clement. Unfortunately missing the pass, going right back into Garcia's possession. Garcia begins to skate in, goes for a shot from the blue line, missing the net high and to the left. 65 for ISU. Tries to go for behind the net, and Anderson comes out on top. Colwell puts it off the boards. Garcia catching it up on the point, putting it back deep into the Husky zone. ISU, again, fighting for it in the corner. NIU putting a lot of pressure there. Pierce had a nice sneak there. Dug it deep right back into the ISU zone. Again, ISU coming on top. Number 8 passing up to a 94 who puts it down deep in the Husky zone. Gonzalez passing the puck right behind him. Galeno picks up the puck, goes for a shot, and a nice stop there by Marks. Marks over to Colwell. Colwell off the boards to get it out of the Husky zone. 28 skates it right back into the Husky zone. Bringing it behind the net, receiving a lot of pressure. Quick pick it there by Porzondak, picking it right off of ISU's stick. Skates it, goes for an attempted skate in the zone. Nice stop there by ISU. Marks put some pressure on ISU, forced him to dump it right into Wall's possession. Wall to Marks. Marks over to Gonzalez. Takes a funny bounce off his stick, causing the puck to go out of play for a quick whistle. 13:43 here remaining in the first period. Still a 0-0 game. Already a lot better start than yesterday's game. We've seen the Huskies come out flying today. I don't know what Stouffer said to him in the locker room or talked about after the game or before the game today, but it must have really worked. See, guys, really wanting this win today, at least wanting that first goal. ISU comes out possession. A nice stop there by Wall. Wall over to Apter. Apter races for it in the corner. Number 4 for ISU picks it up, passing up to 12. 12 goes over to Oberlag, and a nice step up there by putting pressure on Oberlag. Oberlag gets around him. And again, great stop there by Peters, not letting him get a shot off. Getting stuck in the corner there between both teams and behind the net. Gonzalez, nice pass up to Wall. Wall over to Apter. Apter crosses that red line, goes for a dump, and a nice stop there by ISU defense. 28 skates it up across the red line and dumps it back deep into the Husky zone. A lot again back and forth there behind the net. ISU comes out on top. Number 12 passes it up to the point and receives it right back. Got Bry picking him with the puck down in the corner. Pass up to Perry. Perry for a quick shot. And a nice deflect there by Rizzuko. Putting himself in front of that shot. Having a nice tip with his stick. Tipping it into the net above the glass and out of play. Both teams getting some fresh legs out there. Getting a couple breathers. Then we got Pathana taking the face off here against Racia for ISU. NIU immediately comes out on top. Evans catching the puck on his backhand, passing off the boards over to Walney. Walney gets it right back to Evans. Evans goes for a pass up to Porzondak, barely missing the puck, causing him to go out of the zone. Nice soft pass there by Porzondak, giving it over to Anderson. Anderson taking the hit to make a great play with Huskies in possession, barely sneaking in front of the net. And unfortunately, Huskies were not able to capitalize on that great opportunity. If only we had someone sitting their back door, it'd be a 1-0 game right now. Still 0-0 here, though, with 12 minutes remaining. Porzondak picks it up behind the net, puts it over to Evans. Evans flies down to the zone, fighting from Perry, and Perry has a quick tip going off the boards. Number 2 for ISU picks it up. Bremer pass over back to number 7, who chips it deep in the Husky zone. Marks over to Porzondak. Takes a funny bounce going back into ISU. Sorry, right back to NIU's possession. Martin skates it into the zone. Into the Redbird zone, putting it off the puck over to Rizzuko. Rizzuko passes to the slot, bouncing off the Gieske skate, back into ISU's possession. Garcia begins to look for that open pass to start their play. 26 for ISU, Hilt drops it back to Meyer. Meyer carries it into the corner and puts it right back behind the net, where Peters has quick chip, putting it backhand, getting it out of the Husky zone. Garcia gets the puck again back in his own zone as he begins the play for ISU. Garcia over to number 8 for a missed pass, letting the Huskies get a quick chance to get a couple fresh legs out. Garcia gets the puck again, putting it back deep into the Husky zone, while Peters flies around, putting some pressure on Hilt in the corner. 17 picks it up behind the net, pass up to Garcia, causing another missed pass, putting it right all the way back down to the Redbird zone. Redbirds ringing around the boards. He had a nice tip there, getting out of their own zone. And again, Gonzalez, nice pressure there, getting back deep into the Redbird zone as the goalies rings it around the boards, goes trying to get it out. Breyer with great keep, shooting it up in the air, and number 8 caught it out of there, putting it to his own stick and passing it over to Meyer. Meyer skates it in, goes for a backhanded shot, took 2 weird bounces there, not getting a shot, but did get stopped right there in the slot. And after getting his legs behind him, getting it out of the Husky zone and back in the Redbird zone. Again, Huskies with a couple fresh legs. A nice stop there by Evans. Evans skates it right back into the Redbird zone, goes for a pass, barely missing Clement's stick. Again, a lot of back and forth here between the two teams. Clement down in the corner with number 28. And Pathana coming in to help him out, trying to pick that puck out between the two. NIU comes out on top. Pathana passes it up to Bry for a quick shot. And a nice redirect there by 21 for ISU. ISU in possession, carrying it behind the net. Passing it back and forth. Pathana really fighting there, putting some great pressure, getting it over to Clement. 65 for ISU, puts it over to 21. 21 up to 94. Evans flying back, 94 with a breakaway, a shot, and a great save there by Vucci. Got his rough with his hand in the air. Got a slashing penalty. Let's see what team that was for. It's an unfortunate slashing penalty on Evans, causing this to be a Husky penalty kill. We got to go back with that great save there by Vucci on the breakaway. We had a couple of unfortunate breakaway goals yesterday for ISU, and so far we're not following that trend. It is still a 0-0 game here with about just over 9 minutes remaining in the first period. We got Campisi taking the face-off for ISU against Martin for the Huskies. Tonight again you got Alex Tatum behind the mic and Sean Cerny behind the camera. Number 28 gets it up on the point for ISU as they begin their power play. Overlag passes right back to 28, goes for pass over to 18. 18 pass down to 7. 18 gets it right back. Pass it over for a quick shot, bouncing on the outside of the net after barely missing it. 28 quickly receives the puck right back again on the point, passing over to 18. 18 Campisi for a quick shot, missed the net far and high, causing it to hit the net above the glass, and an out of play whistle. We got the Huskies lining up here in their own zone, bench side. Again with Gonzalez taking the face off. Ref blowing the whistle, seems to be some bit of a hold up here, talking to Peters. And the drop of the puck. Huskies win the face-off. Marks goes for an attempted backhand shot out of the zone, putting it into ISU's possession. Overleg goes for a quick attempted backdoor, and a nice block there by Gonzalez, taking it right in the skate, intercepting that pass to the backdoor guy. Oberlag again gets the puck, passing it up to the point to 28. And nice redirect there, 2 saves there, quick save there by Vucci. And NIU gets it out of the zone. Minute here remaining in the Husky penalty kill. 28 putting it over to Campese. Campese getting some speed behind him, skating it back into the Husky zone. Skating it behind the Husky net while ISU sets up their play. Number 2 over to 13, right back to 2. Mark goes for a quick backdoor shot. Vucci beat him there. Nice play there by Vucci, keeping it out of the net. Again, number 2 over to 13. And Marks with a great step up there. Not even letting number 13 get a shot off and immediately getting right back icing with just a mere 20 seconds left remaining in the Husky penalty kill. Yeah, we saw Marks yesterday take about 5 shot blocks. Really giving it all he had out there and more. Against Lewinsky. Again, receiving some pressure from Marks. Getting him off the puck. ISU passes behind the Husky net. Passing up to 2. 2 over to 13. 13 down to 19. 19 goes for a pass through the slot, takes a weird bounce, and a nice block there by Marks. Already following that trend today is back to 5-on-5 hockey between the two teams. Even play, and a nice kill there by the Huskies on the penalty. Puck goes down to the corner. It's pushed up to the hash marks. Pisano flying, trying to get that puck on the boards. Garcia picks it up, goes for a quick backhanded pass right back into the Husky zone. Porzondek goes for a pass through center ice, takes a weird bounce. Martin picks it up, causing a 2-on-1 with a quick shot and a nice save by Donovan. And net keeping this again, 0-0 game with 6.5 minutes here remaining. Huskies really came out flying today, came out ready to play. Did not want to have a repeat of yesterday, and it shows. Taking this game a lot more seriously, a lot more focused before the game. Getting good sleep last night, and again, came out really ready to play. Nice intercept there by Martin, not letting the ISU's pass go through the neutral zone. Gets stuck on the blue line. And Martin comes out on top with it. Nice hit there by ISU, getting it right back out, but goes back into NIU's possession with a nice dump in. Gonzalez hops on the ice, coming out ready for Zondek. Again, puts it through center ice. Gieske flying to the corner for that puck. Really fighting there. Some very good pressure on Garcia. Number 8, quick pass up to Meyer. Really missing in it. Nice play there by Peters. With ISU sliding into the Husky net, knocking it off the pegs for another stoppage of play. Great play there by Peters, keeping him off. They're keeping ISU from shooting. Had a nice hit there, knocking him, ISU, off the puck, not letting a shot happen. Face-offs down back in the Husky zone still. Stand side with Gonzalez taking the face-off against Lewinsky. Gonzalez comes out on top of the face-off, puts it off the glass with Wall flying up the boards, fighting for the puck. Oberlag picks up the puck down in the Redbird zone and receiving some great pressure there by Gonzalez, knocking him off. Hilt gets a quick dump into Vucci, stopping him behind the net. Vucci puts it up the boards and on the glass. And Apter picks it up at center ice, going off the boards. As the puck quickly gets dumped right back down. Anderson with a nice step up there, nice pinch. Changing the direction of the puck again, receiving the puck back. Going off the boards to Martin. Where ISU picks it back up down in their own zone. A quick step up there by Pathana, keeping it in the zone, goes for a quick shot. Barely nipping the edge of the goalie's glove and knocking it into the net above the glass, causing for another out-of-play whistle. Again, we saw Anderson with a great step up there, great pinch, risky move, but a big reward keeping it in the Redbirds zone. Just a couple seconds under 5 minutes here remaining in the first period. Still a 0-0 game, as you can see on their new fancy banner sitting there on top of the screen. Walney putting some pressure on ISU down in the corner. And Brian gets the puck, goes for a quick shot. Goalie did not even see it, going right off his helmet, and ISU skates it out. 19 with a quick shot and a nice save by Vucci after another breakaway shot. Again, another quick shot by Vucci against another save, knocking it right back into the corner. Getting the puck right back out of the Husky zone. Number 5 for ISU, getting it back deep into the Husky zone, put it into the corner. With Bry bringing it behind the net, over to Walney. ISU picks off the pass, but the Huskies quickly able to turn it back. 18, Campese. Pass it up to Kremer. Kremer again puts it back down deep into the Husky zone. Trying to get a quick shot. Marsh with a nice play there behind the net. Skating the puck out of zone, putting it up to Walney. Walney's a quick dump in. Saw a fake hit there by Campese while Walney stood his ground there. And a quick one-touch pass by Evans. Evans gets it up to Rizzuko. Rizzuko goes for a pass. Nice step in there. Delayed offsides, causing ISU to quickly gain possession of the puck. Redbirds, a nice pass through there to center neutral ice. And Evans putting some pressure on ISU. And winning the puck, passing over to Gieske. Gieske puts the puck off the boards over to Martin. Martin barely missing the pass. Nice step up there by Porzondak, knocking Hilt off. Get a quick whistle. Got the ref throwing 2 players into the box, 1 for Redbirds and 1 for Huskies. Martin and Salami jumping in the box for both teams. Don't know what that was about. Ref was really adamant and quick to call it. But it's still some, seeing what number is the ref holding this up on his fingers, trying to figure out what the situation is here, how many guys each team is going to have. Seems to be some 4-on-4 hockey between the 2 teams. Gonzalez taking the face-off against number 17 for Redbirds. Number 4 skates it into the zone for Redbirds, into the Husky zone. Got a roughing penalty, if you didn't hear it over the announcer saying. Yeah, both guys going in for rough and seem to get in a little quick scrum. Luckily, I think the refs were able to get there and stop it before anything came of it. Wall goes for a pass through neutral ice over to Anderson. Anderson gets the tip deep into the Redbird zone. Still is 4-on-4 hockey here between the Redbirds and the Huskies as Redbirds start to set up their breakout. 28 for Redbirds, skates it into the Husky zone. Goes for that shot, and a nice save there by Vucci. Putting it back down to the corner. After, pass it up to Clement. Barely missing the pass, turning it back over into ISU's possession. A quick shot there by Meyer, and a quick save again by Vucci, bouncing it right off his blocker. 13 for ISU, bringing it right behind the Husky net. Passing up to 28, back down to 96. 96 spins around Meyer. Meyer passed into the slot over to 13. 13, and a nice stop there by After, knocking 13 right off the puck. 28 brings it right back down to the corner. Bringing it behind the boards over to After's possession. After, nice chip off the boards there over to Porzondak, who's racing up into the Redbird zone. A quick pass over to Slewinski. Slewinski saw his pass, and a nice fly cross by Walney, knocking Hilt off his feet, not letting Hilt get a shot off. Porzondak picks up the puck, pass over to Pathana. Pathana goes for a pass to Walney. Walney with a quick shot and a save by Donovan. Both players hop out. Another quick shot there by Pathana, and a nice save by Donovan. Quick 2-3 shots here for the Huskies, and we got just under a minute here remaining in the period. And we got a penalty here on Redbirds. Delayed penalty here. Evans skating it up. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a delayed penalty. It was delayed offsides there. The ref in the hand in the air. It is still 5-on-5 hockey and will be. ISU comes out on top with just a mere 30 seconds remaining. Evans comes out on top. Stick handles, quick shot, barely missing the net to the left. After putting some pressure on Campese. and a couple of quick whistles for a Husky penalty with just 21 seconds remaining in the first period. Still is a 0-0 game, as you can see on our fancy banner right up top there. New for today's game. After, with a tripping penalty, causing the Huskies to be down for some 4-on-5 hockey. Hopefully we can have a quick kill here again. We see Marks out there. Marks icing it the last penalty kill 3 times, really stepping up, putting pressure on the Redbirds. Gonzalez takes the faceoff, wins the faceoff, and immediately ices it down into the Redbird zone. 10 seconds remaining here as Campisi picks up the net behind the Redbird zone. Pass over to Oberlag. Oberlag with a one-touch pass over to 12. 12 goes for a quick shot, and a nice save by Vucci with just 1.5 seconds left remaining in the first period. It's going to be a quick drop of the puck here, and immediately the buzzer's going to go off. As long as Garcia doesn't get a shot off here on the face-off, we should be all set. Drop of the puck, and immediately putting it into the Husky net for a quick goal, making this back to 5-on-5 hockey here. 0-1 with the Redbirds in lead. Again, a quick, nice shot off there by number 7, Rosia. Right off the drop off there. And this leaves 0.1 seconds here in the first period. Refs are going to drop it as a formality, but I don't believe either team will jump on it. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the buzzer for the end of the first period, with the Huskies down 0-1. Still a lot better game than it was yesterday. Huskies came out flying. Unfortunately, a quick instance of a little bit of a Husky hiccup there caused this to be a 0-1 game, but Huskies are still very much in this. It is still a one-shot game. We still got plenty of hockey left to play. Again, if you haven't already, I encourage you to go check out our website. Just type in NIUicehockey.com, and you can go check out our swag we got there. We got t-shirts and sweatshirts for sale. Following that, coming back December 3rd, we have a free post-game skate with all the NIU players and a special appearance from Santa. So if you got some kids and you are near, I encourage you guys to come out and support the Huskies in person. Bring the kids and bring your skates if you got it. If you don't, no worries. They do have skate rentals here where you can come and enjoy the Huskies. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 15 minutes here for the intermission, and I'll see you back very soon with the start of the second period. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the start of the second period, just a little over a second here until the game starts back up. Huskies just hopped on the ice, going right to the bench, drawing up a couple game plans there of Stofers. The head coach sitting there beside Stofers tonight, the bench for assistant coaches. To his right, we have Wayne Bauer. To his left, we have Zach Bishop, and to the left of Zach Bishop there, we have Jeremy Bauer, Wayne's son and goalie coach. Huskies really came out flying here that first period. Really stepping up, capitalized on a lot of their mistakes that they were making yesterday. Again, not letting them happen again. Couple of start plays out there. We had a nice shot there by Racia with just a second and a half left on the clock, going right into the goal. That's a play that you don't see that often. Nice, great goal there by ISU, making this a 0-1 game. We do have plenty of game time left, though, for the Huskies to come back. We are just one shot behind. We got Martin here taking the face-off in between Gieske and Rizuko. Sitting right behind them, we have Evans and Rye ready to take on ISU for the second period. ISU wins the face-off and the second period is underway. And a quick whistle, again, immediately offsides against ISU, making the drop of the puck to be stand side just outside of the Husky blue line. Mr. Nicholas, appreciate you shouting out there, joining us from LA with just a nice 75 degrees there. Has to be warm. ISU with quick shot and a nice save by Vucci, not letting the puck get by it. An attempted tip there by Oberlag, deflecting away from Vucci, keeping this a 0-1 game. Quick shot there again, another quick save by Vucci. Martin skated up, getting down deep into the Redbirds zone. Oberlag attempting to skate it out. Nice step up there by Bry. Quick shot on net, barely missing it to the left. Oberlag gets it to puck, passing behind his back over to Hilt. Hilt skates it in zone one-on-one. Nice, great hit there by Walney, knocking Hilt right off his feet as he gets the shot off. Walney again stepping up, skating the puck out of the Husky zone into the Redbird zone, getting it deep. Right on net, going right into the Redbirds glove, causing for another quick stoppage of play. Again, got Pathana taking the face off here for the NIU Huskies. And Racia taking the face off down in the Redbird zone. NIU coming out on top, getting it down into the corner where ISU picks it up. Clement putting some great pressure down in the corner, getting it up to Pathana. Pathana over to Porzondak, over to March. Nice keep there by Pathana, keeping it in the Husky zone, getting back, the Redbird zone, getting back deep. ISU goes for a quick pass out of the zone for not an icing, putting the puck right back down deep in the Husky zone. Mark's putting some great pressure there in ISU, putting it over to Pathana, getting it out. Pathana to after, right back to Pathana. Pathana crosses the blue line into the Redbird zone, passing behind his back into the slot where, unfortunately, only red jerseys are. Number 7 for ISU skates it into the Husky zone, goes for a quick shot and a quick save. Nice tip of the stick there by After as he tried to go for that backdoor shot. Nice little lift up there, not letting the puck go by. We got Wall flying down into the corner, picking up the puck, goes for a shot up front. The puck pops right up over the goalie's head, and he gets a glove on it, causing another quick stoppage of play. ISU getting some fresh legs out as the Huskies already beginning their lineup. Gonzalez here taking the face-off against Janecki. Janecki gets in the corner. We got Wall putting some pressure there on ISU, getting over to After to Wall. And again, Wall getting some pressure down from ISU in the corner. Gonzalez coming in, not letting number 8 for ISU get the pass off. Puck goes up to Hilt. Hilt passes over to 8. 8 passes through center ice over to Garcia. Garcia skates it down to center ice, and then I stop there by Peters. Peters pins 36 on the boards as ISU comes on the top. 96 goes for a shot, Meyer, and a nice save by Gonzalez, not letting the shot get to the goal. Anderson, a nice tip there off the glass behind the net as Meyer picks it up on the blue line. Meyer for a quick shot and a redirect, causing the puck to go into the net, causing this to be a 0-2 game with the Redbirds up. Changing the score from 1-2 here on the fancy new scoreboard we got out. Trying to make improvements for you guys, trying to improve your watching experience for those of you tuning in. Martin taking the face-off and winning the face-off back to Bry. Bry putting it off the boards into the Redbird zone. Putting it behind the net, Martin picks it up. Receiving some pressure from number 4 as Giese comes in and helps try and pull it out. Giese comes on top, pass up to Rizuko. Rizuko goes for an attempted shot and a nice stop there by ISU. 21 Sloan skates it in, goes for a quick shot, and a nice save by Vucci. With Evans picking it up, Evans immediately turning right back around, starting to get some speed behind him. And a quick blow of the whistle, causing a penalty on number 4 for ISU, giving us a Husky power play. Hopefully we can capitalize on this. Get a quick goal. Let's make this a 1-2 game. It is possible. Huskies came out flying today. They came out flying in the second period. We got 16 minutes and 12 seconds here remaining. And Huskies are up for the next 2 minutes for some 5-on-4 hockey. Gonzalez wins the face-off back to Anderson. Anderson goes for a shot, immediately deflecting off of number 8. And we got 17 flying down. Wall putting some pressure again. Wall picking the puck off his 17 stick. And again, ISU in possession of the puck, bringing the puck back, passing over to 36. Garcia icing it all the way down to the Husky zone. Fucci steps up, stops the pucks from bringing around the boards, pass over to Anderson. Anderson begins his breakout, going off the boards over to After. And a quick whistle there, then interference from Wall. Making this back to some 4-on-4 hockey here after a Husky penalty. Again, we saw interference or a rough-in call on Wall up there as we were skating it up in the zone. Gave him a nice push. Unfortunately, ISU fallen, causing this to be a 4-on-4 play. Pathana taking the face-off. We got just a minute 26 here remaining in ISU's penalty. ISU comes out on top off the face-off, passing it over to 28. 28 for ISU, holding it down in the corner. And 13 comes out on top. 13 up to 10. Oberlag. Oberlag passed it back down to 28. Goes right back up to Oberlag. Getting a lot of back and forth here. Up on the blue line. Neither teams have clear possession quite yet. Peters comes out on top, puts over to Walney, and Walney goes all the way down. Got a delayed penalty here against ISU. The ref's got his hand up in the air for a high stick. Sorry, not a high stick, but we do have Oberlag going to the box. Putting 2 red jerseys in the box, and we still got just 1 white jersey in the box. Got 43 seconds here remaining on ISU's first penalty. We got 2 minutes remaining on Oberlag's penalty as it just happened. For the Husky penalties, we got a minute 17 on Wall for that roughing penalty. Making this some 4-on-3 hockey. You don't see that much. That is definitely a little bit of a change of pace between the two. We got Martin taking the face off. getting back to Evans. Evans over to Porzondek. Porzondek back to Evans. Evans holding it over to Porzondek. Porzondek down to Wolney. Wolney for a shot and a save by Donovan. Wolney skating it back up. Goes again for a quick shot. Bouncing it off. Evans picks up the rebound, skating it out. And Evans with another quick shot. And a nice save there by Donovan. Evans coming through. Meyer skating at the puck. We got a 1-on-2 here. 1-on-1. And a nice stop there by Porzondek on Meyer. Not letting Meyer get a shot off. Huskies again get the puck off the boards. Porzondek chips it right off the boards. Again, putting it up to Evans' possession. Again, a lot of back and forth here between the two teams. Neither of them getting clear possession. But ISU is in clear possession. Garcia skates it up through center ice. Putting it into the Husky zone. Goes for a quick shot of net and a nice save by Vucci. Evans catches the rebound. Puts it off the boards, getting it out of the Husky zone. Causing ISU to have a delayed offsides. Porzondek skates it up through center ice, getting around two guys. And deep into the Redbird zone. ISU picks it up. And we now have a Husky penalty kill. Vucci stepping out, stopping the puck for Pathana. While the Huskies begin their penalty kill. Pathana over to Porzondek. Goes right back to Wall. Garcia with a quick step up there. Porzondek flying back to go to Garcia. Campese picks the puck, and we had a quick, great stop there by Pathana. Passing the puck up to Evans. Evans carries it into the Redbird zone, and a quick stop there by ISU. Porzondek again carrying it in, passing over to Evans. Evans for a quick shot, and a nice redirect there by ISU defense. Back to 5-on-5 hockey between the two. With Gonzalez skating it around in the Husky zone, passing it off the boards over to Clement. 28 had a nice pick there. Again, change of possession, getting up to Slewinski. Slewinski tries to go through Evans, but Evans had a quick, nice stop there, getting it right back out of the Husky zone. And Gonzalez picks the pass off, pass over to Clement. Clement with a quick shot and a nice save by number two. Number two not letting the shot get to the net. Again, Marks over to Bry. Bry off the boards, over to After. After for a quick dump into the Redbird zone. Again, going for a little bit here without a whistle. Redbirds begin their breakout. Passing it up to Slewinski. And Hilt gets it in deep. Gieske picks it up behind the net. Receiving some pressure from Slewinski. Puck goes up to the point to number 5. 5 over to Meyer for a quick shot. Again, Slewinski picks it up behind the net. Quick save there by Vucci. Number 5 brings it around the boards. Oberlag picks it up in the corner. Putting it right back to Slewinski. Slewinski with a quick shot and a save by Vucci. Puck is loose. Whistle is not blown. A lot of teams going back and forth. And finally the whistle blows as both start to fight. Refs quickly break up a little scrum that almost came out of that there, almost started. And getting a couple of fresh legs for the Huskies there. New set of defense. We got Peters and Anderson out as Bry and Marks go over to the bench. Martin taking the faceoff and winning the faceoff, getting the puck back to Peters. Peters up to Gieske. Gieske tries to pass back to Peters. ISU had a quick redirect there, causing a quick shot on net, and a nice save by Vucci. Another shot, barely missing. Vucci to the left. Perry, another quick shot. And 65, redirecting it away from the net. Gieske really fighting for the puck over there on the hash marks in the Husky zone. And a nice tip out there by Peters, getting the puck out of the Husky zone. Get a full line bench change there by NIU. Anderson with a nice step up, putting it right back into NIU's possession. Anderson over to Peters. Peters chipping it off the boards, getting it out of the Husky zone. Got a delayed offsides here, causing offsides against the Huskies. Did take a weird bounce there across the blue line as the Huskies cross, causing the offsides. Puck's being dropped right outside of the Redburn zone. Bench side right in front of the Husky bench there. with Pathana taking the face-off. Redbirds gain possession off the face-off, passing up to Janek. Nice step up there by March, causing the puck to be overturned back into NIU's possession. Porzondak up to Pathana. Pathana with quick dump into the Redbird zone. Hilt passes off the boards right onto Evans' stick. Evans again goes for a quick dump in deep to the Redbird zone. Nice pass up there to Hilt, calls on a 2-on-1 with Marks being the one. Pass across over to Garcia. Garcia with a shot, missing the net to the left, keeping this a 0-2 game. Halfway through the second period here, 10 minutes remaining up on the clock. That's getting fought for in the corner. Nice knock out of there by number 8, and a quick whistle. Trying to figure out what the whistle is there for. We got a Husky power play. Meyer going over to the bench for ISU. Ref called a slashing on Meyer. Just a hair under 10 minutes left on the clock. We got another Husky power play. Hopefully we can capitalize on this, as our past couple of goals in the past weeks were power play goals. One thing that the Huskies do very well, they practice a lot in practice. And hopefully we can take this opportunity to do so. ISU wins the face-off, immediately dumping it down into the Husky zone as the Huskies set up their power play. Marks pass it up to Anderson. Anderson over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez skates in his zone, passes it over to Wall. Wall's puck in the corner, down to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drops it to Wall as Wall looks for that open pass. Pass it in the slot. ISU picks it off and ices it. Vucci stopping him behind the net, allowing for the Huskies to set their power play up again. Marks picks up the puck, passes it through Campese's feet over to Gonzalez. Garcia had a quick step up there, dumping down deep back into the Husky zone. Campese taking up the puck behind the Husky net, passing it out of the Husky zone. But Marks had a nice step up there, gaining possession, passing over to Anderson. Anderson back to Marks. Got to get a delayed penalty here on Marks for a slash, making this back to 4-on-4 hockey. 53 seconds remaining in the ISU penalty for slashing. We got 2 minutes going up on the board for penalty against Marks for slashing. Puck's being dropped back down in the Husky zone. Stand side. Got Janecki taking the face-off against Martin. ISU won the face-off, where Zuko flew through the center and was able to pick up a puck before ISU got to it. Rizuko with a nice hit, keeping possession of the puck, really putting pressure on ISU in their own zone, keeping the Huskies in possession. Number 4 for ISU puts it off the boards. Zondak had a nice step up there. Unfortunately, Graham was able to get through him. Graham passes it right to Peter's stick, and Peter again begins skating out. Peter skates it into the Redbird zone for a shot on net. Sorry, attempt to pass back door. Puck goes over to Martin. Martin over to Porzondak. Porzondak to after. Right back to Porzondak and puts it deep in the corner. Martin picks it up. Peters goes for a shot on net, barely missing it to the left. And we are now in a Husky penalty kill. Back to even play here. Peters looking back, watching for the guy flying out of the box. Got a 3-on-2 here going into the Husky zone. Graham pass over to 12. 12 for a shot and a goal on the Husky penalty kill there. Putting it back to 5-on-5 hockey even play. 0-3 with the Redbirds being up. NIU getting some fresh legs out there with just a mere 7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. Pathana taking the face off here against Gritscoop. ISU comes out on top with the face-off getting into the Husky zone. Again, Bry receiving some pressure there behind the net. Puck again getting pinned down in the corner as both teams are fighting for it, trying to get it out. Husky with a quick attempted dump on net, putting it right back into ISU's possession. ISU goes for a quick dump and a nice hit by Evans. And a quick delayed penalty here on ISU. Ref's got his hand in the air. And we see ISU Kremer touching the puck. Oh, sorry, and there's the whistle for the next Husky power play. See a little bit of fight here breaking out. Gonzalez and number 5 throwing some hands. Ref's getting in there, breaking it up before anything big comes out of it. Again, ref's talking about what happened, trying to figure out what's going to come out of that. Again, both captains skating up. We got Peters and Hilt waiting to talk to the refs, talk about the situation at hand. We do have Perry for ISU going into the box. Giving us, as of right now, a Husky power play. Hopefully we keep that. We capitalize on this opportunity. If you haven't already, I encourage you guys to go check out our website at www.NIU Ice Hockey. Go check out our latest updates, game times, and schedules. And last but not least, go click on the clothing section of the website, and you can order your own sweatshirts and t-shirts, handmade by one of the assistant coaches that makes them himself. High quality, and get your money's well worth out of it. Not only that, but you'll be supporting the NIU Huskies from wherever you live. So if you haven't already done that, I encourage you guys to go out and do that. Following that, like I said earlier, they can really see the NIU Huskies came out flying today. The game is 0-3, but it's already a huge improvement from yesterday's game. Huskies came out wanting to win and wanting to play hockey. Finally see both teams here lining up down in the Redbird zone with Martin taking the face-off. NIU comes out on and a nice quick one-timer there by Evans up on the point, and a nice save by Donovan. Porzondak gets the puck, passed it over to Martin. Martin to Porzondak with a quick shot on net, and a nice save again by Donovan. And another 2 shots and a quick save by Donovan, keeping this a 0-3 game. 2 shots again by Donovan, another 2 quick saves. Another wraparound by Evans, and a quick save by Donovan again. Bathana goes Porzondak. Porzondak with an attempted shot, getting tipped away into the net above the glass, keeping this a 0-3 game. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay, but we saw about 15 seconds there, just straight shots. Donovan receiving shot after shot, back door, front door, high, low, a little bit of everything. Him keeping it out of the net. Great play there on Donovan's part. We still have 1:23 here remaining in the Husky power play. Again, the Huskies just got to keep capitalizing on this time where they have the man advantage. Martin wins the face-off, unfortunately knocking it out of the zone, but it does give NIU a chance to set it up. Evans over to Porzondak. Porzondak over to Martin. Martin goes for a tip. Unfortunately, putting it right onto number 2's stick. Again, icing it. Evans begins the breakout, scanning up through the center, receiving some pressure from ISU. Tries to go through number 7's stick. Unfortunately, knocking it right back into the Husky zone. Porzondak picks up the puck behind the net, holds it there, letting the Huskies again get set up for their power play. Porzondak begins his breakout through his skate through center ice, putting it back into ISU's possession, and again, immediately icing it right back down into the Husky zone. Again, right back into ISU's possession, goes to number 2. Number 2 with a quick dump in. And Vucci stepping out, passing up to Porzondak. Porzondak over to Gonzalez, over to Apter. Apter skates it into the Redbird zone. Brings it into the slot. Scully receives 1-2 shots. And again, another fight here breaking out in front of the net. After receiving a couple of slaps on the goalie. Guess ISU didn't like that too much, but NIU was quick to react, standing up for their own teammates. So Anderson was one of the main people in that scrum. Everyone came out with their gloves and helmet on, but both teams got a couple swings on each other. Always a little fun to see the Huskies getting a little bit of scrum, standing up for each other. Hear a lot of yelling from the parents here. Sorry if you guys hear that. I guess both the ISU and the NIU parents aren't too happy with a couple of calls that were just made. We see 2 guys jumping right in the ISU box. And no Huskies in the box. We do have 5 Huskies out there. Let's see how many ISU players go out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 5-on-3 Husky power play with just 5 seconds remaining here. For another 8 seconds, and then it will be a 5-on-4, still Husky power play. Overleg, puts it right on the Porzondak stick. Porzondak over to Martin. Martin up to Porzondak. Porzondak with a quick step in. It is back to 5-on-4 hockey, still on a Husky power play. Evans dropped to Porzondak, who puts it right back to Evans. Evans over to Porzondak. Porzondak passes it down to Martin. Martin holds it up on the point, passing it down to Pathana. Pathana over to Evans. Evans back to Pathana. Pathana up to Martin, over to Porzondak. Porzondak over to Walney, right back to Martin. Martin over Pathana for a quick shot. Barely missing the net to the left, putting ISU in possession. A great hit there by Porzondak. Puck takes a weird bounce off the point. Again, quick back and forth here. Oberlag skates in for the shot, and a nice glove save by Vucci, causing a quick whistle. A lot of back and forth here. Still a Husky power play. Seems we got an unsportsmanlike there on Porzondak after taking a uncalled knee-on-knee there in front of his own net. Making this back to 4-on-4 hockey here for another 59 seconds. And then it's going to be a Husky penalty kill after that. Again. And we got 4-on-4 hockey here. Gonzalez taking the face-off against Campese. Sorry, it seems to be an offsetting penalty. It is still a Husky power play. 5-on-4. Porzondak's penalty did not go up on the board or on the clock. So we got a 10-minute misconduct for Alex Porzondak. Again, not even putting his up on the board. But it is still a Husky power play. Quick shot on net, 2-3 swipes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets hit from behind. And again, immediately another scrum fight takes out. Both teams getting really antsy here. A lot of back and forth between the two, and I don't mean by puck possession this time. Both teams getting a little chippy out there. Heard a couple of cuss words yelling up from the guys yelling at each other, and the refs are struggling to keep this game in control. Peters skating over to the box. Waiting to see what comes out of it. We've got 30 seconds here remaining on the ISU penalty. Again, both teams are talking. Refs are going back and forth, trying to make out of what is happening, making sure all 4 refs are on the same page. Pathana taking the face-off, being backed up by Evans and March. Pathana winning the face-off. March goes for a quick shot, deflects off a number 4 skate, putting it into the net above the glass, causing a quick another out-of-play whistle. Again, Pathana lining up against Campisi in the same dot as before. ISU immediately gains possession off the face-off. Fucci stepping up, making the pass over to Evans. Evans tips it up to number 4, who immediately tips it right back into the Husky zone. Bry picking it up in the corner, passing it off the boards back to Evans. It is back. Oh, quick 1-2 passes. Back into ISU's possession. Pathana had a nice stick there, redirecting the pass away from ISU. And again, Campisi and Evans going at it a little bit there in the hash marks as ISU picks it up in their own zone. Number 17, Janek, goes for an attempt to pass. Nice stick there out from Evans. Causes the puck again to go back down deep into the ISU zone. 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period. As puck gets passed over to 19, over to 17. 17 goes for a shot, missing it far to the right, putting it back into NIU's possession. Wall over to Martin. Back up to after. Barely missing the pass, causing an icing against the Huskies. Making the play being all the way back down into the Huskies zone. Again, we got both teams talking a little bit of smack to each other. Hopefully we can get this through this last 2 minutes and 17 seconds before anything else bad comes out of it. Marks rings it around the boards, puts it over to Wall. Wall brings it below the goal line, passing it back to March. March goes off the boards over to After. After chips it off the boards, back in ISU's possession. Garcia pass over to Hilt. Martin picks it right back up, carrying it across the blue line, receiving some pressure from Janek. Wall picking it up, taking a shot, barely missing the net high, and Bry keeps it in, putting it down deep in the ISU zone. Wall again picking up the puck, bringing the puck behind the net, passes it behind him over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez passes to the slot where ISU picks it up and begins their breakout. Meyer facing Marks one-on-one. Marks puts some pressure on him. Two quick saves and a goal by ISU after the third shot, making this a 0-4 game. Again, we saw a couple of quick back and forths there between the two teams. Fucci got the first 2 great saves. Made the first one right in front of the net. Second one, hopping right back up, barely knocking it out of the air. And unfortunately, we're not able to get it out of the slot before ISU capitalized on that pretty much empty net right in front. Martin taking the faceoff right at center ice with 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Again, a lot of back and forth here. Puck's taking some weird bounces. Anderson goes off the boards, back into ISU's possession. ISU defense pass it back and forth to each other as they go skating in it. Took a funny tip there off a stick into the ISU bench, causing another out-of-play whistle with just over a minute remaining in the second period. It is still only a 0-4 game. Huge improvement for the Huskies since yesterday. A couple of great plays and a couple of great shots by ISU making those goals. Perry gets it on the point, passing it over to number 2, his defense partner. And we hit past the 1 minute mark for the second period. 65 goes for a shot, gets a nice tip by Peters, redirecting away from the net. Gieski's able to get the puck out of the zone there, and it gets again pinned right in front of the ISU bench. A lot of back and forth. Anderson racing for it down in the corner. 94 picks it up, passes it up to Perry. Perry missing the pass, causing it to go out of the Husky zone and down deep in the ISU zone. Perry passed it up to Sloan. Sloan drops it to number 13, Slowinski. Slowinski skates it across the blue line into the Husky zone. 15 seconds remaining here as it starts coming down. Perry up on the point. A nice shot block there by Evans as he skates up through the center. Evans over to Martin. Martin holding the puck, pinning it on the boards. Slowinski pulls it out, goes for a quick shot and a save as the buzzer rings for the end of the second. We see Oberlag and Martin again starting to push each other a little bit as Giese comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, again, that is the end of the second period. A lot of back and forth between the two teams. Seems like both coaches are not too happy with the chippiness of the game so far. But ladies and gentlemen, it is 0-4. And we'll be right back in about 15 minutes with the start of the second period. Or third period, my apologies. with just 2.5 minutes here left in the second intermission. Huskies are down 0-4 currently against the Redbirds, but it is a huge change in the game. Got a lot of penalties for both teams. Starting to get pretty chippy out there for the guys. Hopefully we can stay out as much as we can of the box this period. See, looking at the score sheet here, Huskies are doing great though. Got a handful of nets. In the first period, NIU had 5 shots. Second period, NIU had 10 shots, so 15 in total so far. ISU had 8 shots in the first period and 10 shots, so ISU's leading by 3 shots right now. Going into the third period. Looking at the score sheet, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties for ISU. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties as well for NIU. So got 12 penalties in between the two teams here today. Again, it is getting scrummier. That is just in the first 2 periods. So hopefully we can keep our heads on straight and keep us out of the box. Again, we got the Huskies just skated out onto the ice immediately, getting ready for the start of the third period. ISU's walking out of the locker room now. Goalie's already out for ISU, roughing up the area in front of the net. If you haven't already, go check out our website at www.niuicehockey.com. Check out our latest updates, game schedules, and where you can buy your t-shirts and sweatshirts to rep the NIU Huskies. So again, hopping right back here. We got Metaliano out there. One of the new recruits we were able to unsnag this year, making waves for the Huskies. Huge addition to us. Got Martin taking the face off in between Gieske and Rzutko, and backing him up on defense, you have Evans and Bry. Again, Martin taking the face off at center ice. See the ISU lines up, see who's taking the face off for ISU. We got Slewinski taking the face off for ISU, and Huskies come out on top. Evans passes the puck over to Bry. Bry off the boards, and ISU's possession. Evans steps up, going off the boards. Took a weird bounce off the, looked like it hit the top of the boards right before it turns into the glass, and bounced straight up into the air into the rafters, causing for a quick out of play whistle. Again, Martin taking the face off against Lewiski down in the Husky zone. Puck goes up onto the point for ISU for a quick shot on net, getting it redirected away from the net. Takes a weird bounce. Puck is loose, but the whistle still blows as the ref thought it was covered by Vucci. Again, no people changed, and again, line just right back up. It is only about just under 30 seconds here into the third period. We already got 2 whistles. Puck getting up, going up to the point, going over to Slewinski. Slewinski gets Rzutko putting some pressure on him. Again, Slewinski puts it behind the net. Bouncing back and forth. We got Oberlag up on the point, waiting for that puck to come out. Again, puck is pinned on the hash marks, stand side down the Husky zone. NIU comes out on top after a little scrum there in the corner, and Shadle picks up the puck in the neutral zone. Martin gets the puck down, pass it over to Rzutko. Rzutko crosses the red line and gets it deep into ISU zone. ISU begins to break out. We got 28 crossing again over the red line, putting it down deep into the Husky zone. Peters picks it up behind the net, putting it into Graham's possession. Again, up to Kramer. Kramer goes back down over to number 7, Urcia. puts it behind the net over to 18. Again, we see Pathana and one of the ISU players going at it in the corner down there. Nothing comes out of it, though. But a great hit there by Pathana. Pathana gets the puck, passes into the ISU zone, getting it down in the corner, dropping it back over to Walney. Walney to a quick pass over to 76. Unfortunately missing the net, putting it back down in the Husky zone. Marks picks it up, puts it over to Evans, who lets it go out, barely bouncing under Kremer's stick, going down deep into the Redbirds zone. Puck gets passed over to Carson Hilt. Hilt goes for a shot and a nice save there by Vucci. Calls another stoppage of play with 17:44 remaining in the third period. Still a 0-4 game. Still got plenty of time left for it to change. Garcia gets the puck up on the point, putting it down deep, back into the Husky zone. After picks it up on the hash marks, bench side down to the Husky zone. Evans gets it from after, flicks it over everyone's head, unfortunately going a little too high. Putting it into the rafters, causing a out of play whistle. After, passes it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez flies in the zone for a quick shot, and unfortunately took a weird bounce off the goalie, not allowing for a rebound shot. Again, Meyer flying by the defense for a breakaway shot, and a save by Vucci. 2 saves by Vucci. A lot of back and forth in front of the net. Referee blows the whistle, and again, nothing comes out of it. Seems both teams cooled down a little bit before anything happened. We still got Donovan in net for ISU. As we had in Bergia in net yesterday, Donovan's doing a great job as well, not letting pucks by him so far this game. Shinaki putting some pressure, passing it up to the points. Garcia dumbing it down deep in the Husky zone. Takes a weird bounce off the boards, putting it in the net above the glass for another quick whistle and an out of play. Again, the Huskies line it up just outside of the Husky zone, just outside of the blue line. Martin taking the face-off against Janek. ISU comes out on top, puck over to Garcia. Garcia dumps it down deep into the Husky zone. Bry rings it behind the net over to Gieske. Gieske off the boards, getting it out of the Husky zone. Rizuko flying down, putting some pressure on number 8 as he begins the breakout. 8 to Meyer, receives it right back, causing an offsides on Janaki. Snuck across that blue line before number 8 for ISU was able to skate it in. And both teams getting some fresh legs out there. We got 65 for ISU taking the face-off against Pathana. NIU wins the face-off. Bry gains possession, put over to Peters. Peters immediately dumping it, ringing it around the boards. ISU keeps it in the zone. As he gets pins on the board there, it's going a little bit of back and forth between the two teams. Peters trying to pull it out, and ISU coming out on top with the puck. Okay. Puck's able to leave the zone, but ISU immediately skating right back in. Sloan brings it back, pass over to 4 to 28, who dumps it right back into the Husky zone. Pathana pinning one of the ISU players as the puck goes elsewhere. Number 4 with a quick shot, and it's a great save there by Vucci, redirecting it into the net above the glass, causing it to go out of play. Again, lining back up, down in the Husky zone. Gonzalez taking the face-off against 65 again. NIU wins the face-off. Puck goes back to Marks, and Marks has a nice shot off the glass, getting the puck out of the zone. And a lot of back and forth here. Marks down in the corner. Seems to be getting a little bit of pressure from 65 back and forth. Evans begins the breakout, getting across the red line and into ISU zone. Evans had a nice dodge of a hit there, causing two ISU players to hit each other and knock each other both down. Marks picks up the puck down deep in the Redbird zone, goes for a pass right in front. Again, Marks passes up to the point, over to Martin. Martin for a quick pass over to After. Evans steps up as ISU is able to sneak the puck by him, and Martin immediately passes the puck right back up to Evans. Evans for a quick dump in deep into the Redbird zone, causing the puck to go behind the net. We see Martin and one of the Redbirds going at it a little bit behind the net as Redbirds start to break it out. Hilt picks it up, goes for a shot on net. Nice redirect there by Peters, not letting the puck get to the net. Again, ISU skates it down deep into the Husky zone. Receiving some pressure from NIU. Gets turned over to NIU's possession. Oberlag gets a touch on it, passing over number 2, Kremer, who immediately passes to number 5, getting the puck right back. Passing it up the boards over to Oberlag, who chips it into the Husky zone. NIU knocks it off Slewinski's stick before he gets a shot off. Gieske passes off his backhand over to Pathana. ISU gets a touch on it, immediately dumping down deep into the zone, putting it into the Husky bench, causing for a quick out-of-play whistle. Again, getting some fresh legs out here for both teams. Pathana still taking the face-off against Rosia. Rosia wins the face-off, bringing the puck behind the net. Passing after Kremer. Kremer down to Graham, who misses the pass, causing Evans to get the puck behind the net. Only puts the puck off the boards, getting it out of the Husky zone. Again, immediately pissing the puck right back up. And Clement really stretched his leg out there, trying to keep himself on sides, but unfortunately he was about 3 inches off the blue line, causing the Husky off sides, allowing the play to be dropped, puck to be dropped down right outside of the Redbird zone. And Pathana taking the face-off and winning the face-off, taking it down deep into the Redbird zone. A lot of back and forth here between the two teams. Brad and I step up, getting it back down deep into the Redbird zone as Huskies get some fresh legs out. 13 minutes remaining here in the third period. Brad, a great step up there. Pension not letting the Redbirds get across the goal line, bringing Campese down in the Redbird zone. Campese skates it again over the red line into the Husky zone. Gonzalez had a great stop there. Stopping it with his foot, getting it back down into the Redbird zone. Got a whistle and a slash penalty against Rosia, causing us for another Husky power play, hopefully giving us a scoring opportunity with just 12 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here in the third period. 2 minutes up on the clock for a slashing penalty against the Redbirds. Martin taking the face-off down in the Redbird zone, and NIU coming out on top. Walney drops the puck over to Martin. Martin keeps it in, putting it back down to Walney. Walney back to Martin, giving him some time and room, putting it back down to Walney. Walney with a fake pass, putting it back over to behind the net to Pathana. Pathana gets over to Evans. Evans attempts to go for a pass up front, getting intercepted by ISU, and Evans had a nice swing through the center there. Again, regaining possession of the puck. Evans up on the point, goes for a pass down to Walney, taking a weird bounce off his skate. And again, NIU does stay in possession. Walney holds it down in the corner, begins skating up the boards, holding it up on the point. Goes for a quick shot and a nice redirect there by Garcia for ISU, causing the puck to hit the net above the glass for an out-of-play whistle. ISU getting some fresh legs out there as they still have a minute and 9 seconds left on their penalty kill. But we still got that amount of time to capitalize with a goal. Hopefully Huskies take this power play chance and make this a 1-4 game. Until then, it is still 0-4 as Huskies set up their power play breakout down in their own zone. Martin picks it up on the red line, takes a hit to make the play. Unfortunately, ISU gets a touch on it, dumps it back down. Fucci steps up, passing it to Evans. Evans brings it behind the net and looks up the ice for a pass. Evans stops, taking his time to make a pass. Great pass over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez skating it through center ice into the Redbird zone, dumping it down to Walney. Got a hand right up in the air by the ref for an interference call with just 28 seconds here remaining in the Husky power play. Unfortunately, it's no longer a Husky power play. We are down to 4-on-4 hockey. That interference call was on Walney for the Huskies. 11 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in the third period. The Huskies still down 0-4. After taking the face-off, down to the Husky zone for some 4-on-4 hockey here against Lewinsky. Lewinsky wins the face-off, gets it back to Oberlag. Oberlag passes it across, we're to 12. 12 for a quick shot, right into the glove of Vucci. Quick save there, great save, keeping the Redbirds limited to 4 goals right now. Lewinsky taking the face-off again after. And we saw Hilt come in with a quick shot on net and a great save by Vucci again, right off the bat. Music didn't even stop there. Clock went for about 2 seconds before it stopped. NIU comes out on top off that face-off with Rizuko really working hard there. Putting pressure on ISU, who just gained possession. 28, holding it behind the net. Their own net. Oberlag getting the puck from 28. As it becomes a Husky penalty kill. Oberlag skates it into the Husky zone, passes it behind the net over to Rassi. Hilt passes the puck back up to the point over to 28. 28 up on the point. Pass over to Oberlag. 28 over to 18 Campese. Back up to 28, 28 over to Oberlag. Oberlag, quick deep backdoor shot and a save by Vucci. And unfortunately, ISU got the rebound, making this a 0-5 game. Still got some time left here in the game. 10 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the third period. Hopefully we can get a goal or two and finish strong. Martin taking the face-off at center ice against Britsku. Peters gets the puck, puts it off the boards over to Gieske. Gieske off the boards over to Martin. Martin skates it into the Redbird zone, pass it across over to Bry. Bry for a quick shot and a quick stick there by Perry, directing it into the net above the glass for an out-of-play whistle. Again, number 65 here taking the face-off against 21. See Colwell out there, lining up in front of the net, ready, hopefully to score a goal. ISU wins possession off the face-off, passing it across over to 94. 94 passes back to Kremer, who passed it over to number 5. 5 passed it up the boards over to 21. And Peter steps up, not letting 21 get a shot off. Pass up to Colwell. A lot of back and forth here. Colwell, a nice pass off the boards, getting it out of the Husky zone. Again, quick snag there by 94, going for a quick shot, directed off of a Husky stick, causing it to miss the net. ISU has possession of the puck down to the Huskies zone. Goes for a quick shot, quick save there by Peters. Quick attempted shot, another save by Bry. Not letting the puck go to the net. Martin getting the puck out of the Huskies zone, delayed offsides, giving the Huskies some time to set up. Peters over to Bry. Bry holding on to the puck. Passing it right back to Peters, giving himself some room. Peters off the boards, going to number 5. Number 5 skates into the Huskies zone, going for a quick shot on net. Nice save by Vucci. Getting it back to Pierce. Pierce brings it behind the net, looking up for that open pass. Going off the glass. ISU had a nice keep there, keeping it in the zone, but Huskies were able to get it out. Janek with a nice dump in the Huskies zone again. A lot of back and forth here. Huskies try to get it out, get it across the goal line. Unfortunately, the defense just keep dumping it right back in. Again, Huskies able to get it over everyone's heads out of their own zone. As number 8 passes over to Meyer. Meyer, quick step up there by Evans. Knocking the puck off Meyer's stick. Step up there by Carson Hilt with a quick shot and a quick save by Anderson. Saw it stung a little bit by an Anderson. Dropped down for a second, but he did hop right back up, and he is staying on the ice. Wall goes for a pass to the slot. ISU has a nice redirect there. Again, Wall. Back over to number 8. 8 getting some pressure there from Gonzalez. Wall trying to go back. Pass to Gonzalez. Gonzalez passed it in the slot. Where unfortunately 26 was able to get a tip out of the zone. Evans ties Meyer up. And slashes Evans in the face, causing a penalty, causing for another Husky power play. We'll see Meyer going to the box after going with the high stick right into Evans' face. Hopefully we can capitalize on this power play here. We got 2 minutes up on the clock for Meyer for the penalty kill, with 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the third period. Martin taking the face off against Campese. And ISU is able to get a touch on it, dumping it out of the zone. Fucci had a nice step up there, passing it up to Walney. Walney holding the puck on the boards as ISU comes in. The puck again gets pinned on the boards between the two teams. And Walney comes out on top with the puck, passing it over to Evans. Evans wrapping it around the boards over to Martin. Takes a weird bounce off Zamboni doors, but Walney able to come in, pick the puck up, keeping it in NIU's possession. Walney passing it down to Evans. Evans to Martin. Martin for a quick shot and a nice stick there by Campese. Pathana picks it up behind the net, passing it over to Martin. Martin back to Pathana. Pathana over to Evans, back to Pathana. Pathana goes for an attempted pass to Peters, intercepted by ISU. And puck goes up to Martin. I say nice keep there by Martin, keeping it in the zone. An attempted backdoor. 1-2. And a nice save there by the goalie. So Martin had a nice keep there in the net, going through two guys, getting down deep into the corner, lined up for the backdoor shot, and the goalie really reached back there and had a great save. 56 seconds here remaining on the Husky power play. Got Martin again taking the face off against Janecki. NIU wins the face-off. Martin had a nice win there on the face-off, keeping it in Huskies' possession. Pathana comes out on top, pinning it on the boards as he receives some pressure from 28. ISU gets possession of the face-off, trying to put it up the boards, at a stop by Martin. Martin to Pathana, receiving some pressure from ISU. Again, Evans over to Peters. Peters gets it down in the corner. So ISU tries to get a stick on it to ice it. Evans steps up, passing the puck up to Peters. Peters for a quick shot, and a nice step up there by the ISU defense, not letting it get to the net. 5 seconds remaining here on the power play as Huskies begin their breakout. Gonzalez tries to go through two guys, putting it back into ISU's possession. ISU for a quick pass through center ice over to Hilt. Hilt merely missing the pass as the puck goes into the corner. A lot of back and forth here. Puck goes through the slot with no one touching it. Evans trying to hold the puck there, fighting over lag, trying to keep it with a delayed offsides and an offsides against the Huskies. Just over 5 minutes here remaining in the third period, still 0-5. Sorry, got to update the scoreboard on here. ISU does have 5. Huskies are down, unfortunately, 0-5 currently. ISU passed it up through center ice, swing over to 13. And Gonzalez had a nice hit on Slewinski right there. As a whistle was blown for an out of play as the puck hit the net above the glass. Gonzalez taking the face-off here against Lewinsky. And NIU winning the face-off. But it goes on to the hash marks again, gets pinned against the boards. Hilt comes out on top, passing it to Kremer. Kremer goes across the ice over to 5 for a quick shot, right into the glove of Vucci for a quick save and a quick whistle. Refs picking up a broken stick off the ice here, as both teams get some fresh legs. Both teams lining up, ready to finish this game off here. Hopefully Huskies get a strong finish. Hopefully we can sneak a goal by before the end of the game here. Pierce taking the face-off, gets it back to Bry. Bry puts it around the boards over to Colwell. Colwell passed it up out of the zone. He goes back to ISU's possession. Perry misses a pass as he starts receiving some pressure by Pierce, but maintains possession. NIU with it laid offsides, putting the puck right back into ISU's possession. Peters passes the puck up, tries to go number 5. Perry with a quick shot and a stop there by Bry. Bry goes off the boards, right back to ISU's possession. Back to NIU's possession. Perry passed the puck across the ice over to Kremer. Kremer flies down the center of the ice, getting it into the Husky zone. Goes for a wraparound pass, and a nice stop there by Peters, not letting the puck get to the net. Janek passes the puck up to Garcia. Getting a lot of back and forth here. See Janek passing the puck up, and then I stop there by Rizzuko. Quick pass intercept there, not letting ISU get a shot off. Again, Rizzuko putting some pressure on number 8. As Martin goes back and forth here, Hilt comes in, gets a touch on the puck, ices it back down deep into the Husky zone. A lot of back and forth here as the puck gets stuck in the Husky zone. ISU with possession. ISU carries it on the back of the net, goes for a shot. 2 shots, Vucci just saved there. Quick rebound shot. ISU still keeps it in the zone. Again, a lot of back and forth here. No clear possession between two. Evans had a nice backhanded shot going over everyone's heads, getting it out of the Husky zone. Garcia, quick dump down deep in the Husky zone. And Anderson putting some pressure up on ISU to get the puck. 96 receiving some pressure from Evans in the corner. Again, as the puck goes back and forth, no clear possession between the two teams as it gets pinned in the boards. Got Gonzalez and Wall and Anderson all fighting there. Meyer comes out on top with the puck. Quick shot, missed the net to the left. And immediately we see Meyer's helmet pop off as he gets a little bit of it seems to be a trip from Evans. Got 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here in the third period. It's a Husky penalty kill. Saw Meyer's helmet quickly pop off. We've got about 14 seconds left of normal gameplay, and the other 2 minutes are going to be a Husky penalty kill. Pierce taking the face-off against Campese. Campese comes out on top. ISU's in possession. 10. Goes for a backdoor pass Campese. Fortunately, he is not there. Campese holds it up on the point. Goes for a quick shot. A nice save by Vucci. Oberlag over to Hilt. Hilt over to Garcia. Receiving some pressure there by Martin, getting it out of the Huskies zone. Oberlag passes right back to 28. 28 carries it across the blue line into the Husky zone. And Peters has some nice pressure on him there. Again, turning the puck over, no clear possession. And ISU does come out on top. A lot of back and forth. A quick, nice tip there by Martin getting it out of the zone. Puck goes over to Oberlag as it looks up the ice. It starts getting against the speed behind him, carrying it into the Husky zone. Turning around, giving him some room, goes for a pass across the ice over to Campese. Campese goes for a quick shot back door, and it is an incomplete shot. Shot never got off from the backdoor pass. Hilt picks it up in the corner, pass it up to Kremer. Kremer down back into the corner. As we see both NIU and ISU fight for it. ISU comes out on top. Oberlag cuts across, passing down to 12 as it gets wrapped on the boards again, not hitting the net. Campese holds it up on the point, skating it down. Holding the puck, skating it behind the net, looks for that open pass. Passing it over Oberlag. Oberlag gets a shot and a save by Vucci. Peters off the boards and out of the Husky zone. With 10 seconds remaining here, and now you get the last couple changes before the last buzzer of the game. Unfortunate Huskies loss 0-5 here on the game 2 this weekend against ISU. Thank you everyone who tuned in today. I encourage you guys to come out in person to our next games if possible. If not, again, thank you guys for tuning in here. Weather is dropping, snow is coming, so if you guys are watching the game from a bar or a restaurant, I encourage you guys to get home safe and in general. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you, and we'll be, again, back next weekend.